I'm Lori Jenco with Lori'sLegacy.net. Now today's episode is going to piggyback off of one that I touched base with a few weeks ago about oils. Now some people only understand oils as aromatherapy that they use to make their front room smell a bit better. But there's so much more to what you use them for, what I'm going to use them for, discuss with you what you can use them for. First and foremost, I'm not endorsing them. It's not for profit or anything like that. But I just want you to know there's a whole nother world out there that could benefit you without having to use a chemical. So that being said, these aren't the type of oils that you can get at a local store. I'm referring to oils that can be used in a diffuser, but these aren't even the diffusers that you can get in the local store, because the oil that I use is 100% pure, and even the lemon in it, the plastic in the diffuser has to be medical grade, otherwise it'll melt, because that's how pure the oils are. Now you can use the oils 3 different ways, either topically or to be diffused, as I mentioned earlier, or to be digested. You're probably thinking, wow, okay, that's pretty wild. Believe me, when I first heard about oils, I was a little hesitant myself. But believe me, I've been using them for many years now, and other people that I've come across. Now, these oils go back as far as biblical times, and some of the names of the oils even have biblical names. So there's a lot of history out there with them. And they're all, obviously plant-based, tree-based, things like that. And so if not all the oils are even available all year round, depending on how they get them. So I do use one specific company only, and that's Young Living, because based off of what I found, that works best for me, but there are other companies out there. So when I was first introduced to this, I was on many different types of medications, and I wasn't really getting any results. I was told to go to this chiropractor, and I never said a word or put on any paper the type of medications I was on, but just know there was multiple. He asked me to stick out my tongue, which I thought was kind of weird. They ran and got a camera right away, and they wanted to take pictures because he also taught at the college. So he said it was like my body had been doing chemotherapy for over 8 years based off of the color of my eyes, and which looked fine to me, and my tongue. So it was very concerning for me, because obviously I have never had any chemo, and he said it was like the chemicals were burning my body from the inside. So because the medications I was on really weren't helping me, I realized I needed to do something. So without telling anyone, I slowly weaned off all the medications I was on, because I felt like I wasn't a contributing citizen at that point in my life. So I'm off all those medications with the exception of my migraine meds. Those I still take, and I was doing better. Never told that chiropractor. Went back like a little over a month later. As soon as I got in the office, he goes, "What did you do different? Your eyes are so much whiter and brighter." Again, never noticed the difference. And I told him I was off the medications, except for the migraine. And it was just weird that just by my eyes and stuff, he could tell the difference. Now back to the oils. I have been making different oil combinations. I have a book that I use that was recommended by the people that I got involved with, and it's kind of like a recipe book, so to speak. And so my mom's hands joints used to lock up, and sometimes she'd drop jars and stuff, so I made her this pain/arthritis cream. She's never dropped a jar in the last 4 or 5 years since I've been using these oils. There's all different things I make. Her legs swelled up really, really bad. I went and looked up a recipe, made her stuff for that. My friend's ankle was broken, actually a tibia and fibula, and I gave him things to help his foot, and it was improving right away from him using the oils. It took out inflammation in pools of water after his surgery. It helps purify the air. It clears your sinuses. Now, obviously, you have to use different oils. It's not just like one magic one does it. You can build your immune system. It helps you breathe. You can remove a cold sore. Helps with toothaches. There's so many things. I was originally attracted to it because of a weight loss thing, and I'm like, ooh, I want to know more about that. And then when I got involved, it's just a potpourri of solutions. And I rather try that before I use a chemical pill. And of course, we all need doctors. But if this reduces how often we need to go see them, obviously to me that's a bonus, and I'd rather do something natural. So I know I was very vague about this, and this is longer than my normal tapes, but there's such good information out there. Please don't hesitate to give me a call. I could certainly go into it a little bit more in depth about it. Any questions or comments, reach me at 815-509-5911, or you can put a question on my podcast or at lorieslegacy.net, and I'll definitely get back to you. And have your friends subscribe as well, because again, you never know what the next podcast is going to be, and there's always going to be something for everybody. God bless and take care.